We got to get back and figure out what we're going to do for the intros of these Antler anchor videos.
New text message from Russ Winkelman. How about for the intro we do something simple like brought to you by AntlerAnchors.com.
Me and my buddies kill a lot of deer. Some of them are big, some of them are small. For the ones that we don't get shoulder mounted like these, we had to come up with something to put the European mounts on the wall easily and effectively. This is what we've killed so far in 2017. Let me show you what we came up with. We call these antler anchors. The world's easiest way to mount a European deer mount. All you do is drill an 1/8 inch pilot hole, screw it in, and mount your skull right here. These two hooks right here and here. Grab the back of the skull, keep it into place, and if you have to clean it, you just pull it off the wall and clean it. It's the world's easiest European deer mounting system. Now what we'll do is we'll take this and we'll show you kind of how it goes into the back of the skull to give you a better idea of how it works. Right. This is what the back of a deer skull looks like. You take your antler anchor, you insert it where his brain used to be before he met you. These two hooks right here grip the side of his skull, and that's what holds the antler anchor into place. Once you have the skull mounted, you can tilt it, you can raise it, you can drill your hole at an angle so it turns however you want to do it. It's the easiest deer mounting system for European skull mounts. This is what a stumpy antler anchor looks like mounted up on the wall. If you got to clean it, just pull it off. This is the standard antler anchor. We sunk that into a piece of driftwood, clear coated it, and now the deer kind of looks at you when you walk through the door. Here it is again from the front. Let's kind of go in the room, take a look around. Now I've been allotted one room for deer heads, and this is it. And before we go into the Magnum, I just kind of wanted to show you the one room that I'm allowed to have deer heads in. It's getting pretty full. Now I was told that I wasn't allowed to break the plane of this wall, and because of the Magnum antler anchor, I didn't. I got in big trouble when she came home and saw this. The Magnum antler anchor actually pushed the head out so far it didn't break the plane of the wall. Let's take one more look from the front. Here's another look from the front, and you can see the head clearly does not break the plane of the wall. This one almost got me divorced. Now what we're going to do is go make a rack so when we're cleaning these we got a place to dry them out in our tree stand. So we're up here today at the Antler Anchors tree stand, and you can see we've been doing some late season coyote hunting, and I just whiffed on one. Check this out. Yeah, that coyote was only at 250 yards, but he wouldn't stop, and I got it at a weird angle and ended up shooting right over the top of him. Couldn't believe it, but what are you going to do? But while we're doing our coyote hunt here, we're going to shoot a video, and what we're going to do is mount 3 antler anchors to that piece of driftwood that's there in the window. Let's take a closer look at the driftwood here. So this is just a piece of driftwood that we found floating in the river, and we stained it, and it said it was, you know, like a brown color, but it came out kind of black. But you can see it's a piece of beaver wood. The beavers have drug it out of somewhere. So I got 3 mounts that we're going to throw on here. What I'm going to do is use it for when I clean mounts. I want to put them out here on the tree stand, let them dry off. I need something to put them or attach them to, so we're going to attach them to this piece of driftwood. I'll show you the 3 mounts. These are the 3 mounts we're going to antler anchor up. We got small on the right, medium in the middle, and extra medium on the left. So we'll start drilling these holes. Now the first thing you got to do when you're mounting an antler anchor is just drill an 1/8 inch hole. You can angle it, whatever. You got to find a stud. Our stud is going to be this piece of driftwood. So I'm going to go grab an 1/8 inch drill bit. I'm going to drill these 3 holes and we'll screw them in. Pretty simple. This is all 3 antler anchors screwed in. Now we just got to mount them. Let's go ahead and mount these. 1, 2, 3. Mission accomplished. This is kind of a side view of all 3 sizes. We'll do one more front view, then we'll get the hell out of here. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what antler anchors are, where you can get them, antleranchors.com. That's all we got for today. We're going to sit here till the night hits and see if any more Yotes come out. We've had it. We're out.